The Weeknd is in his acting bag. Now, some people hate it, and they made it very clear that they hated him acting when he was on The Idol. My question is, if he got such a critical review, why would he continue and make a visual album for Hurry Up Tomorrow, which you just said is his 6th studio album? Do we think he should keep acting?
I think he needs more experience on screen. I think people are not giving him a chance and only evaluating him on that TV show. Jenna Ortega's in this, Barry Keoghan, who are critically acclaimed actors. I think this gives him a chance to be around actors who can help him become a better actor. So I don't want to necessarily say that The Weeknd shouldn't even pursue acting because I think we didn't give him a fair chance.
Well, okay, this is a hot take. Personally, I enjoyed The Idol. Not the very interesting scenes. Those who know what I'm talking about, you watched it. However, I'm talking more just about his acting performance. For that being his first one, he played a douchebag pretty well. Do I think it was the best performance? No. For that being his first time like on screen that way in a series, I don't think it was bad. And there was a lot of drama circulating that show. Sam Levinson, he overtook the show and rewrote it completely. It actually ended earlier than it was supposed to. Like the show was so bad and got all these bad reviews. I kind of think that was fake. I think they did this on purpose to gain that much attention. Like although people hated it, they watched it. Just to speak on The Weeknd, the last episode, he was so dedicated to this role that while he was on tour, his actual tour, he brought Lily Rose Depp on stage to do like the final scene during his actual tour. And I thought that was really, really cool.
I did not know that.
So, I mean, I admire his dedication. Personally, will I be tuning into this movie? Absolutely.
But just to give you the plot of the film, it says here, he plays a musician plagued by insomnia and anxiety who is drawn into a surreal, mind-bending odyssey by a mysterious woman named Anima, played by Jenna Ortega. As the journey unfolds, Anima begins to unravel the core of his existence, pushing him towards a psychological crisis.
This sounds like the perfect role for Jenna because they constantly put her in like the craziest roles, because I haven't seen someone take on that much at a young age since like Dakota Fanning.
That's an interesting parallel.
Because when I really sit here and think about it, like I grew up with Dakota Fanning, not grew up with her, but like watching her on screen, let me make that clear.
She's like our childhood friend.
She's actually like my bestie. She just seemed like the most mature actress at her age.
You know, I remember her from War of the Worlds.
Like she ate up every role. And I feel like Jenna's kind of following in those footsteps. I mean, like she's definitely created her own path for sure, because seeing her from Disney to Setting Houses on Fire.
Or that one movie where she fell in love with her professor.
Oh yeah.
We were eating dinner and we saw that movie.
But she read that man. She ate him up in
Her
that
monologue,
scene.
I think I didn't breathe.
But I am also really interested to see how Abel takes this role and how he ties this visual to his album. We know it didn't go well for J-Lo. Which I like, justice for J-Lo in that visual album. It was all over the place, but it was so beautifully shot. I feel like she got so much unnecessary hate for that visual.
I do agree that the narrative did not make sense, but J-Lo put so much hard work into that. I commend her for her work ethic because she does not stop working no matter what anyone says. She said she invested $20 million, I believe was reported. In my opinion, she should have done like a Vivo live sessions type of video. You know how Camila Cabello did Vivo live sessions for each of her songs, and it wasn't necessarily a narrative.
The Vivo live session really changed my perspective on the album.
I think J-Lo does an amazing job at entertaining an audience on stage.
And maybe that's why she did the visual though, because she knew she wasn't a strong vocalist. If you're a better entertainer, doing a visual for your album, I think makes sense. Just have a simpler narrative. Like you didn't need the hummingbirds and all this stuff to talk about your horrible divorce. People have publicly seen you go through it. Just make a really simple narrative. I think it was just overdone. Like that 20 mil didn't need to be there.
Going back to what I read about The Weeknd's movie, do we think his narrative is a little bit complex and it should be a little bit more simple?
I don't know, actually, because I feel like the way he's portrayed himself through his music, it has been very psychedelic. It has been very dark. This narrative for him makes sense. J-Lo's is just too symbolic and it was hard to follow. Now, until I watch his movie, I'll have a better answer for you.